What's up, savages? This is Coach Chip, and you watching Toe to Toe TV. I want to get into this Bruce Shu Shu Carrington and this Mateus fight. I don't even know if I want to get into this fight or just get into the commentary by Timothy Bradley. All right, okay. Let's Shu Shu does an outstanding first 12 rounder against a tough guy. He pitches a shutout. All right, let me get my stats here. He won by unanimous decision. All right, landing significantly more punches than Mateus Heita. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He his punches, he threw 492 punches. Right, he lands 207, 42.1%. Body shot 70. All right. Power percentage 43.9. Mateus punches, he threw 549. He landed 122. That's 22%. 22.2 to be exact. Power punches 22.2%. He got a shellacking. And it was a great performance for a guy who's coming up, stepping up, and just completely outperformed, outmaneuvered, outthought his opponent. Timothy Bradley is talking about he's not electrifying, and while Mark Krieger was like, hey man, that's about the skill set. Basically, like he's pitching a shutout. Oh, but he needs to do this and he needs to do that. Meanwhile, Xander Zayas gets in there with Jorge and has the same exact performance. He got caught way more than Shu Shu. Timothy, oh, he's doing this. He looks great. He's putting on a great performance. He's getting. Come on, man. Come on, Tim. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Shu Shu put on. You can't crack every nut. All right. Now Shu Shu has at this point in his career, he has a over 50% knockout ratio. Matter of fact, one of the highlights, I forgot who that was. Shu Shu knocked out like a year or two ago. They just stopped showing that on Top Rank highlight reel. Crazy. It was a precise hook. Boom, knocks the guy out. Timothy Bradley is not known for knocking anyone out. He looked like a bodybuilder coming in the ring, cut up from head to toe. Timothy Bradley has a 30-some odd percent knockout ratio. Talking about somebody not electrifying. Come on, bro. He was ragging on. Now, he not too much. He wasn't ragging, but the way that he was praising Xander Zayas, and he had the same performance. The same exact performance. But he got hit. He pitched the shutout, but he got hit way more than Shu Shu. So the narrative he was trying to spin, man, against Shu Shu versus Xander was just, come on, bro. Come on. Tim, come on, dog. Come on, man. Cut that out. Cut that out. And Shu Shu is, to me, he's more impressive than Xander. Meaning, like, in his weight class, at 126, you got, I forget the guy's name that he called out. And you got some heavy hitters in there, and he's gonna have to really prove himself against top competitors. But Xander's weight class, that 154, that's a whole nother world. That is one mistake, Xander gonna be asleep. Cause Xander, like I said in the previous video, he got hit a lot today by a slow, awkward guy whose feet was stuck in the mud. Shu Shu's guy feet was stuck in the mud too. He was a very robotic type of guy. He can punch. They pretty much had the same opponent. They matched them well today to showcase their skill set. But Timothy Bradley was going on even after the fight. Mark Krieger was like, "Yo, man, he did basically he did his thing. Yeah, but you know the way that you got to be electrifying. You not going to be electrifying every fight. You just not. Roy Jones is one of the most electrifying fighters that ever put on a pair of gloves, and he wasn't electrifying every fight. Muhammad Ali wasn't electrifying every fight. Mike Tyson wasn't electrifying every fight. The name of the game is to win. That's the name of the game. You're not gonna crack every nut. You're not finna drop everybody. You're not gonna look uh, superb and electrifying every fight. And Timothy Bradley didn't either. He certainly did not. So, anyways, Shu Shu put on a good performance. He showed a lot of maturity. He went 12 rounds with someone that was I would I would say that he was sturdy and he was dangerous. His danger level out of a 10 was probably like a 6, but 6 is over 500%. He's undefeated, um, decent knockout ratio. So that was a better test than what Xander had. And the way he was carrying on about Shu Shu not looking electrifying it was ridiculous. Shu Shu did his job. He made adjustments against a power puncher. Um, he got on the jab. He started getting comfortable, walking in the guy down, throwing combinations, stuff like that. So I was pretty pleased with his performance. But from a coach's perspective, you always looking at flaws and how a fighter can do better. That's just natural, the name of the game. But as far as him having his first 12 rounder fight and going those rounds and keeping his discipline, staying sharp on his jab, uh, not getting caught with a lot of dumb punches and stuff like that, and executing his game plan, you can't ask for no more than that. When you talking to your fighter in the ring, you can't ask no more than that. And that's he delivered. He did what he was supposed to do. But anyways, I'm interested to see him move up and fight stiffer competition, and pretty much do the same thing that he did today. If a knockout comes, it comes. But with that experience, sometimes that's the only way that you can be electrifying is going through the process and looking at tape and figuring out how you can do better while winning and while keeping to playing, staying disciplined to a game plan. That's the name of the game. Anyways, man, he did a pretty good job, man. Like I said, I'm interested to see where he goes from here, and who he fights next. I think he's not ready for Inoue. I think he needs a little more experience, especially with him this being his first 12 rounder today. And him, getting a belt and all that kind of stuff like that was pretty cool. So, but that's my take, man. This Coach Chip, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I'm out to the next one.